doesn't actually suit us. The Commonwealth is not a separate layer of government ruling over individual countries. The EU is. I agree with that, Tony, entirely. I'd hate to see the Commonwealth start to turn into the European Union and start to force its member states to start harmonising and homogenising. I would hate that. Let's go back to Emmanuel in Birmingham. Good morning again.
Good morning, Nigel. Sorry about the bad line.
That's better. That's better. Right. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, I think the Commonwealth at the moment is it's not fit for purpose because of its hypocrisy, Nigel.
Yeah.
Nigel, you're having a Commonwealth known as a gentleman's club where you have heads of states who have taken upon themselves to kill, maim, abduct, and even sacrifice their own country's worth to remain in power, and they parade the corridors of the Commonwealth in the presence of the Queen. I think it is shameful, appalling, and disgraceful. Nigel, let me take the example of Southern Cameroon, the former British Cameroon, which to many people in this country don't even know it used to be part of the British Empire. Since we're talking Commonwealth, which used to be the British Empire, which we're celebrating a common law, a common language. But do you know at this particular moment, the Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Patricia Scotland, visited Cameroon with a crisis that is going on there with over 65,000 Southern Cameroonians reported to be in Nigeria as refugees, and some equally in this country. And the head of and the Secretary General of the Commonwealth is unable to address this. She visited Cameroon. People's houses are being burnt down. People are fleeing into bushs. We have unaccompanied minors in Nigeria at the moment who are running away from the crisis in the former British
I'm aware,
Cameroon.
Emmanuel, I am aware of real problems there. But isn't the point that, you know, whether it was South Africa during apartheid or Zimbabwe under Mugabe, the Commonwealth does suspend membership of countries that it thinks are behaving very badly?
No, it hasn't. I mean, we've written letters as the Southern Cameroon community in the United Kingdom. We've written letters upon letters to the Commonwealth, asking them to address it. And what they told us, Nigel, I want you to ask this question to Patricia Scotland. She said the root causes of the problem in this Commonwealth country has to be addressed, and she's never bold enough.
Emmanuel, you're being. I can tell you're very passionate. You're being very specific. I myself have received letters about the South Cameroon situation. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't comment on how bad the situation is. I hear what you have to say, but I would argue that, of course, within the Commonwealth, we're not going to say that every country is perfect, but it is a great, great way of getting people together to discuss these problems. Emmanuel, I thank you for your passion. Natalie is calling from Brighton. Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning. Tony Blair goaded Mugabe in 2003, and that was the end of Zimbabwe in the Commonwealth. And that was 15 years ago. And the Commonwealth, all Commonwealth people, as somebody just said, have one communal language, which is English.
Yep.
And all the stepchildren are cousins. All the stepchildren of Britain are cousins. These I see as the Commonwealth. And yesterday, Boris Johnson said that Zimbabwe is welcome to rejoin the Commonwealth as long as it has free and fair elections. And yesterday, being the Queen's birthday, I told everybody in Zimbabwe, and they all sent back messages to the Queen. And the one that really got to me was an old man who said, "She is still my girl."
That's very nice, isn't it? Natalie, tell me, as somebody that comes from the Commonwealth, do you feel it is like an extended family?
Yes, I do.
You really do?
We are the stepchildren. We are treated like the stepchildren.
Yep.
Yes, no, we are definitely part of the Commonwealth. And half of Zimbabwe are so happy now that we are welcome to go back in. But the people who don't want Mnangagwa in, they are irate because they have been window dressing with bullet trains and all sorts, while Mnangagwa has been doing the groundwork, digging in the dirt with the British government. And now Boris has said, no, you're very welcome to come back into the Commonwealth, provided you have free and fair elections, which Mnangagwa is determined to have.
Nope.
And he's invited anybody and everybody who wants to go and see the elections to go there.
Natalie, great call. Thank you. Natalie there, feeling actually that those countries are like the stepchildren. Interesting. It won't stay that way forever. It will evolve. Could it be something very exciting? What does Jason in Sutton think? Does the Commonwealth have real potential for the future, Jason?
Not in the near future, or probably the medium-term future, I don't think so, no. I mean, you've been banging on for years about the Commonwealth being the saviour of the British economy post-Brexit.
No, I've never said that, but I do think there's potential there.